Hello everybody, welcome in. This is the Crystal Guardian here to do another tarot reading for the collective. We're going to call in our guides, guardians, spirit, ancestors. Please give us your divine guidance and wisdom in this reading today. Any negative energies being sent our way, please return them back to the sender. We ask this in the name of the Most High. Thank you. Okay, so I'm using the What's the News deck. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so let's see what we have so far. We have, I like putting these in the order they fell out. Spiritually woke, self-awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. We have new boo, new love, learning each other, flirtations. We have bye Felicia, piecing out, thank you next, leaving and not caring. We have TikTok, deadline, procrastination, too busy. We have brick wall, defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. We have the blues, scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. We have heart to heart, deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. A couple more. Spilling the beans. We have revealing secrets, cats out of the bag, untrustworthy, and extra, dramatic, trying too hard, starter. Okay. So with what's going on here, let's see. This could be a few different things. What I'm honestly getting from this is somebody met a third party and walked away from you. They left, they didn't care. They were guarded, hard to reach. They put you in emotional distress. They acted like they were too busy for you, but really they were over here with somebody else, somebody new. They didn't give you this heart to heart, I feel like. They weren't honest. Somehow you found out about all of this. Says revealing secrets, the cat's out of the bag. They're not trustworthy. I feel like whoever they went towards is extra. They're dramatic. Now they want to come back in and try to swing back your way. They might come in offering you this heart to heart. But I feel like they put you through too much. Now, they had their guard up against you in the past. Now I feel like you're putting your guard up against this person. What's a spiritually woke here? I feel like you cut through the illusions. This really hurt you. But I feel like now you've let it go. It says detaching from ego. You're now waking up spiritually after going through this. So, let's see. I think I'm going to go with, instead of the tarot, I'm going to go with these cards. Let's see. We had enemy come out, watch your back. That came out crossing. Missing came out. It says thinking of you. That came out in the reverse. I feel like you're no longer missing this person. We have secret admirer, timid. We have divine masculine coming out here. unexpected, inner growth, romance feelings, heartbreak shattered. And then we have divine intervention coming out in the reverse. Time for reflection. So I feel like you're no longer missing this person. You don't admire this person. You see through them now for what they are, how they treated you. We have divine masculine here. This could be your energy. This could also be this person. You could have believed that they were a divine masculine. That's why when they ended up leaving you, or you found out they were cheating on you with a third party, this was a shock. It was unexpected. I feel like now you're going in, you're focusing on yourself, inner growth, healing. We have romance feelings here. So I feel like you love this person, but they broke your heart. They shattered you. And this was totally unexpected here. With divine intervention coming out in the reverse. If anything, I feel like whoever this new person is that came into this connection, that interfered with this connection, they're karmic. This person is an enemy. You need to watch your back against this third party. I'm just going to get a few more of these cards before I pull the tarot. Okay, we have legal matters and disputes. You could have been married to this person or had a business or a home together. You could be going through a legal separation right now. We have music coming out. So I feel like this person, whatever they went to, they're finding out about this karmic. Now they're sitting here listening to songs that the two of you shared. This person was toxic. This says karmic relationship toxicity, but it came out in the reverse. So I feel like whoever this third party karmic was, they're releasing this person now. I feel like you're moving on to peace. This could have been your twin flame, but they wanted to go out and party. They didn't want to ascend. They were too worried about having fun with these karmic third parties in these karmic relationships with these extra people. I feel like you grieve the relationship, but you're not willing to give it a second chance. It says no second chances here. This is unresolved situation. So I feel like with the no second chances and this being unresolved situation, unfinished business, it says, I feel like it's finished. You grieve this loss. You're not giving this person a second chance. I really do feel like they're going to try to come back your way because things didn't go the way they wanted with this third party here. Yeah, we have third party interference, divine feminine. There was no love here. We have signs and meanings in the reverse. So this person, whoever they were that they left you for, you could be this divine feminine. They left you for a karmic. Whoever this third party was, they posed as a divine feminine, but they weren't. They were a fake, a copycat. Signs and meanings is in the reverse. Love. There was no love between the two of them. This says single, not in a relationship, but that's in the reverse. So they could still be with this person. But I feel like things are not going well over there. They're now facing anxiety and worry. They could have left you a single parent for these hookups, whoever this was that they hooked up with. I'm not feeling like it's a one-night stand. I'm feeling like this was ongoing. Whoever they got hooked up with was a shapeshifter, a snake. Yeah, they got into a relationship with this person. Now they want to make changes. ex-lover, old spark, they want to return. They're going to come in pretending that they want to be honest and truthful with you, but you need to read between the lines. Look for what's hidden. This person is non-committal. They were non-committal towards you. You could have even been in a commitment with them, but they were non-committal towards you. You could have even been married to this person. There was no loyalty, no commitment between the two of you. I'm not saying that on your end, but on this person's end, they had no loyalty. They had no commitment. They were out here chasing passion, magnetic attraction. Now this person's facing obstacles. They're worrying about their finances. They've got blockages and obstacles. They've got finances on their mind. They want to send you messages. They could be typing out texts to send you and then deleting those texts. Now they're going to want to come in talking about commitment to you, traveling with you, experiencing new things. They're going to want a second chance. They're going to want to reconcile. But remember, they are non-committal. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have reconciliation. This person wants to come back your way. They keep tabs on you through social media. I feel like you're healing and you're releasing this person. They're going to come in talking about how they have such a strong affection and love for you. But don't forget, this person ghosted you. They disappeared. They still in snake-like energy. Not what it looks like. They're going to come in talking about intimacy and bonding. But they did gamble your love away going towards a third party. I feel like you're moving into a spiritual awakening because we do have spiritually woke here. You're coming to realizations about this relationship. This did cause you agonizing pain and hurt here. You felt like this was your soulmate, that this was an everlasting connection. But this person was nothing but a player. They were in player energy. They were very manipulative and strategic. So I'm going to pull some tarot now. This is probably going to be a long reading because I'm using all these sets of cards, but let's just see. So spiritually woke, why is that here? I have Judgment come out in the reverse, Seven of Cups, and the Magician. So I feel like this person lacked good judgment when they moved on to this third party. Whoever this person was, it was just an illusion. This person, third party karmic, they painted themselves as something they weren't to lure this person away. This person, I feel like your past person and this third party were both manipulative. They lie. They do whatever they can to get what they want. And I feel like they're cut from the same cloth. Why is New Boo out here? Let's see. Whoever they move towards is a Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who is very moody, emotionally manipulative. Like cunning, like emotionally unbalanced, nagging, needy. Whoever they were a sneak here with the Seven of Swords energy, a thief. They promised this past person of yours wish fulfillment. And I feel like your past person is also in this sneak thieving, backstabbing kind of energy. And they felt for this this promise of wish fulfillment here, but all they got instead was a 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's no happiness here. There's no stable foundation. They're not going to build anything long lasting with this person. If they do commit to this person, it's just going to be a whole lot of drama, chaos, misfortune, and hell, basically, because they got themselves hooked up with this Queen of Cups in the reverse here. I feel like whoever this third party is, they came in promising all these different things, and it was all a bunch of bullshit. They might have pretended that they were financially stable with this 10 of Pentacles, promised this 10 of Pentacles. There was no 10 Pentacles. There was no wish fulfillment. This person is nothing but a liar, just like your past person. If your past person cheated on you with this person, they're a liar, a sneak, and so is this Queen of Cups in the reverse that they ran off to be with. And when this person walked out on you, they didn't give a shit. Says leaving, not caring, peacing out, thank you, next. They just met this third party and ran off thinking that grass was greener over there. They didn't care about your feelings. They didn't care about anything. But there's no victory there with the Six of Wands coming out in the reverse. There's not going to be any victory for these two as a couple. It's going to be nothing but 10 of Wands burdens. With the Temperance coming out here, this is a balance. You're gaining your balance here with this spiritually woke. After moving on from this situation, going through this heartbreak, you're now finding your balance in yourself. You're moving on to your own 9 of Pentacles here, your own financial independence. You're listening to your intuition. This is your justice. The justice is you're gaining balance, you're gaining freedom, you're gaining independence, you're gaining your own prosperity in your own right, while your past person faces nothing but burdens and has no victory. This is defeat, basically, for this past person. For the way that they left you, and they didn't give a shit. They just thought they had something better. They thought the grass was greener, and just took off with no regard to your feelings at all. Dropping cards. Okay. So now we have TikTok, deadline, procrastination, too busy. So I feel like when they met up with this new boo, that's the energy they put you in. Like, they were too busy to deal with you because they were off over here chasing whoever this is. Okay, I feel like now you're too busy for them. You're in this Queen of Swords energy. You have your sword up to this person. You put boundaries in place. Now you're going in with the Four of Wands. You're moving towards your own stability and success. You're going to take a leap of faith here with this full energy. And if this person comes in, you're going to... Page of Wands in the upright is usually about good news. I feel like this person actually might, with the Fool being here, take a leap of faith towards you and tell you about all of the stuff that this karmic third party put them through. They're going to come in with playing the victim and crying about how they were wrong, they made a mistake, third party did this, third party did that, she cheated on me, she stole my money, did. But you're over here with your boundaries in place, building your own stable foundation. Don't let this person come in and waste your time. Because remember, this person could do this to you. They didn't give a shit how they made you feel. They just went on doing what they want to do without any regards to your feelings at all. with the brick wall here, it says defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. I feel like now you're in this energy. I feel like this person was in this energy before. This person doesn't want you to move on with the Six of Swords coming out in the reverse. They don't want you to sail on to calmer waters. They want to try to get you back, keep you trapped, rock the boat for you. They don't want to see you move on to this Ten of Cups without them. They never give you equal give and take here with the Six of Pentacles coming out sideways. They juggled you with the Two of Pentacles being here, but yet they want to hang on to you and keep you stuck so that you can't move on to find your own Ten of Cups for yourself, because they're not having any success over here with this third party. Now the blues are out here. I have a feeling they left you in mental and emotional distress. Now they're sitting in it because they got a load of what this karmic is really like. And now they see you moving on towards your own Ten of Cups. In balance and peace. And now they want to come back, disrupt your peace, put you back in this energy again. Yeah, you close a cycle out with this person, with the World card being here. I feel like whether you are a man or a woman, you're now in this King of Pentacles energy. We did see the Nine of Pentacles here. So you're somebody who is stable, financially independent, secure. This person does not want you to move on with the Chariot being here in the reverse. They don't want this cycle to close. They don't want you to move past them, move away from them. And like I said, you could be this King of Pentacles. You could also have a new relationship coming in with this Ten of Cups being here. This is usually about a happily ever after. You could have this Ten of Pentacles coming into your energy. You're in this Nine of Pentacles now. You're in this balanced energy now with the Temperance to the Nine of Pentacles being here. You could be this King of Pentacles. You could be leveling up to this King of Pentacles. Or this King of Pentacles could be coming in as your counterpart. And this person doesn't want this to happen. They don't want you to move on from them. Okay, why is heart to heart here? I have a feeling they never gave you any closure. There was no heart to heart. They just pieced out with the By Felicia above this heart to heart. They never gave you any closure. They just walked off with this third party and didn't give a shit how you felt. You wanted to have some closure. They didn't give it to you because they're a King of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who's very emotionally manipulative, very cold, very uncaring. They had you in this Four of Swords energy, laid flat on your back. Now they want to come back in and have a heart-to-heart with you. They didn't offer you any closure, but now they want to come in and have this heart-to-heart to try to offer you this Ace of Cups and get back in your energy again after they laid you flat on your back and put you all through all this emotional distress. Now, why is spilling the beans out here? Revealing secrets, cats out of the bag, untrustworthy. I feel like they didn't even tell you about this third party. I feel like you found out about this third party through a mutual friend or acquaintance. Somehow you found out. It says revealing the truth, cat's out of the bag. I feel like they were moving on with this third party, giving you the runaround, giving you the cold shoulder. But you didn't even find out about this third party from them. They couldn't even be honest with you. I feel like somebody spilled the beans on this person, and that's how you found out. You either found out from someone else, or you caught them out somewhere with this person, or saw a message or something on this person's phone, and that's how you found out about this person. They couldn't even be honest with you and tell you what they were doing. But now with the Four of Cups, they're looking at you as a missed opportunity. They were too busy focused on these other options, these third parties, to see the gift that was right in front of them. Now you're in this Nine of Wands, wounded warrior energy. You have your boundaries up. You're guarded. I feel like they're going to come towards you with this Knight of Pentacles. They're being slow and methodical about it. With the Eight of Pentacles being here, they're trying to work out the best way to approach you because they've stabbed you in the back. They're trying to work out a way to offer you this Two of Cups relationship. They're being very slow and methodical about it with the Knight of Pentacles. They're looking for a way to broach this with you, to approach you. They're going to come back in offering you this Ace of Cups, this Two of Cups relationship. But with the Seven of Wands here, I feel like this person put you through too much. You now have your guard up against this person. You're holding your boundaries firm. And I feel like they would have never come back to you if this third party, like they didn't mind playing in your face because they thought this person was better than you. Then they found out what this person really was like, this third party was really like. That they were dramatic, extra, causing a lot of chaos, emotionally manipulative in their own right. There's this Queen of Cups in the reverse. I mean, they are literally cut from the same cloth. We have the King of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in the reverse falling out under New Boo is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. And under this Heart to Heart, which is this past person, we have the King of Cups in the reverse. So these two are both cold, calculating, emotionally manipulative pieces of shit. They're two of a kind. They're actually the perfect match for each other because they both suck. And your person, past person, chose this Queen of Cups in the reverse over you because they thought they were better. But now they're butting heads because they're two of a kind. They thought the grass was greener over here with this Queen of Cups in the reverse because they were being emotionally manipulated by them. Now they're seeing the truth, but they're getting exactly what they deserve because they're getting somebody who's identical to them. So everything this person put you through, this third party is now putting them through. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So this person puts you in a third party situation. Now they want to come in and pretend that they're this King of Wands, that they're a leader, that they're going to come in, that they're coming in to be a support to you, that they're not going to do this again. But they're still going to be emotionally immature with this Page of Cups here. They're still going to come with a bunch of bullshit. They're going to probably put you in another third party situation because once a cheater, always a cheater. You need to keep your sword up against this person. Maintain your boundaries here with the King of Swords to the Seven of Wands. It's more third parties coming in. They're going to come in offering you this cup. Maintain your strength. Work on yourself. Invest in yourself. Don't focus on this person. This person is a fuckboy with this Knight of Wands here. Fuck boy, fuck girl, whatever. That's who they are. And if you let them back in, they're just going to cause more trouble for you. Whoever they ran to is this Empress in the reverse. Like I said, this is somebody who is cold, calculating, manipulative, a distorted feminine, not a divine feminine, distorted feminine. And if this is not the third party's energy, this is the past person's energy. Take it as it resonates. This person is a distorted feminine figure. They had you in this Five of Cups energy. I feel like you're getting out of it now. That's why it's in the reverse. But if you go back to them, they're just going to give you more to grieve, more to regret. They broke your heart with the Three of Swords here. So just, I would advise, don't give this person another chance to come in and break your heart again. You're working out of this energy now. Don't let this Empress in the reverse come in and destroy you emotionally for a second time because they haven't changed. You're still a fuckboy or a fuckgirl. Just put the work in on yourself, on your own strength. And don't let this person come in and manipulate you because they really just want to keep you stuck. They want to keep the door open, keep you on the back burner. They don't want this cycle to close out. Don't let somebody make you an option when you're the prize. If somebody doesn't see you for the value that you have, then they're not your person. The person who's meant for you is going to see your value. You're not going to have to prove it to them. You're not going to be in competition with third parties for them. They're going to love you. They're going to prioritize you. You're not going to have to compete. You're not going to have to prove yourself. This person will know your worth without you having to prove it to them. So that's the reading. If you liked it and it resonated with you, drop a like, comment, or subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next reading. Have a great day. Bye.